The Swedish central bank shocked markets by cutting rates into the negative territory. Henrik Unell from Nordea is on the line. Henrik, do you think this move will be able to boost inflation?
We lack a meaningful price pressure, but so does most of the world. And by stealing inflation from one another by competitive devaluation, which is really how today's policy move by the Riksbank should be interpreted, is a zero-sum game for the world as a whole. But to answer your question, yes, inflation will mechanically go up as the SEK weakens, but no, it won't be enough to reach 2% in 2 years' time. But asset inflation and property prices will surely continue in double digits.
The bank said it will also make policy more expansionary by soon buying 10 billion kroner in government bonds with maturities of 1 to 5 years. Do you think this will be effective?
10 billion in bond purchases should be viewed as a signaling gesture suggesting to the market that the Riksbank is prepared for whatever it is to come, and that signal in itself is of course of value as it affects market rates. But even for a small country like Sweden with a limited debt portfolio, 10 billion is too small to really impact the bond market. But if it continues to be enlarged, it might have an effect at some point.
And finally, how did the Swedish krona react to today's news, and how do you see it performing by the end of the year?
Well, the Euro-SEK went up 10 figures roughly, but you have to take into account the large sell-off in the SEK prior to the Riksbank meeting. I would say regarding the future of the SEK that the hint of possible intra-meeting policy action from the Riksbank and their alternative scenario with low inflation expectations prompting further policy response, which could be equal to a negative repo rate of minus 50 basis points, that is likely to limit the appetite to buy our krona. I would say that most market players are looking for another drop in the important 5-year Prospera inflation expectations in March, and that if it drops, it suggests continued elevated event risk regarding the Riksbank. So our currency conclusion would be that Euro-SEK should be at fair value at 960 should the Riksbank cut rates to minus 25 basis points. And should it go to minus 50 basis points sometime this year, I would say that the fair value would approximately be 980 in the Euro-SEK.
Henrik, I appreciate your time today. Thank you very much. While viewers, do not go anywhere as we have plenty more heading your way. Bye for now.